So you've decided to start networking. You've been reaching out to people. You've been asking folks for that time to chat, to talk about where you've been, where you're going to go, and what's exciting to them. They seem really into it. And then suddenly it's quiet. Now you find yourself trying to chase them down. Are they ghosting you? Are they avoiding you? Were they lying when they first responded? What's going on? What are you supposed to do? My name is Amy K. Watson, and I work with wonderful people just like you to help you to get results and to help you to be somebody who is motivated and confident and clear. And a lot of times the folks that I work with are doing this kind of one-on-one networking, getting together for coffee or tea. Sometimes it's online, sometimes it's on person, but it's an opportunity to really get to hear somebody out, really get to share with somebody what you're caring about, what you're trying to do. And yet we have these scheduling hiccups, and it can just be like pulling teeth trying to get together with somebody. And you probably feel that way, even if the only thing that you've done is you've talked to them once, you've heard back from them, and then nothing. So here's my go-to strategy for you to be able to actually connect with that person and not be caught in that sucking vortex of, oh, are they ghosting me? Are they trying to avoid me? Maybe they don't want to do this. Ugh. Okay. The good news that I have for you is that, number one, that scheduling hell, that is really super common. A lot of folks, when they are starting to get into networking, find themselves exactly where you are. It's totally common. It makes sense that you're there. So it's not just you. Number two, that horrible feeling that you have when it's not easy to get scheduled with somebody, that also is incredibly common, really normal. So you can rest assured that you are in really good company if this is where you're finding yourself. So here's what you can do. This is the main strategy that I offer to folks. And, you know, I'm not telling you what to do, but if this feels right to you, if it resonates, if it lands well, then I really encourage you to experiment with it. Find what works for you. But here's what I tell people to do is, number one, make sure you've got that positive attitude. You want to bring all of your optimism to the forefront. You want to be somebody that they want to spend time with. This absolutely does not mean that you should do anything that is fake or does not feel true to who you are. You just want to be, as much as you can be, your best self. Be somebody who, to the extent that you can, believes in people, believes in the person that you're talking to, and believes in yourself. You don't have to be off the chain, super enthusiastic, screaming at the top of your lungs, bouncing off the walls, anything like that. Be who you really are, but be the most optimistic version of yourself. So having then that sort of baseline coming from there, plan on reaching out to them once a week until you make that connection. And here's how the two of those go together. Now you're probably thinking, oh my God, if I'm reaching out once a week, I'm going to just really be in their hair and they're going to hate me. That's not the case at all. What you're doing is you're taking something off of their to-do list. They're really busy. That's the whole reason that you're wanting to reach out to them, is because they're somebody that you want to have in your network. And most of the time, people who you want to have in your network, they're busy, they're involved. If they weren't busy, they would have gotten back to you by now. So, okay, they're busy. You care about them. You want to take something off of their to-do list. one thing that's on their to-do list that is making them feel really bad is they're supposed to get back to you and they haven't done it yet. And yet all of these other things have kept cropping up for them. So they've had to take care of other things. And the more they take care of those other things, the further down you have gotten on their to-do list, and the bigger the sense of guilt, the bigger the sense of, ugh, I now not only do I have to call them back, but now I have to apologize for not doing it faster. You can take all of that away from them. So when you call or when you reach out, whether you're sending an email or reaching out on social media or even making a phone call or sending a text, whatever it is, every single time you can say, hey, just thinking about you, wanted to reach out, or I told you I was going to reach out on this day. And here's how you can get hold of me. Here are some days or times that I think could work for me. And would love to hear from you. If I have not yet heard back from you, these are the keywords. This is the key sentence or two that you want to have included in every single message that you leave. When you do this once a week, you want to say, if I have not heard back from you by a week from today, then I will reach out to you. Don't worry about it. So you're taking the whole thing off of their list. As soon as you say, if I do not hear back from you, then I will reach out to you in a week. You're letting them know that they don't have to continuously keep updating their to-do list. They don't have to feel guilty. They don't have to even monitor the situation. They can rest assured that you've got it, you're on it, you're going to keep it alive, and you're going to continue to own it. So they don't have to own it. So you're actually doing them a huge favor by letting them know, if I don't hear back from you by this time next week, I will reach out to you. Okay. And that's really all you have to do. A lot of times people will hear that and they'll just be so flooded with relief that they'll reach out to you right away. But you know what? Life happens. They may not be able to. They may find themselves just really relieved to know you've got it. You're going to keep reaching out and they don't have to feel guilty. All right. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's what I've got for you in this video today. If you found it useful, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps me out, lets me know that content like this is relevant to your needs. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and anything else you might have a question about, and subscribe if you want to. Thanks so much. Until the next one, please be good to yourself. Bye-bye.